Lab Rescuers is proud to introduce in this presentation just some of the beautiful souls saved this year alone. Lab Rescue volunteers work very hard to coordinate fundraising, which is extremely important due to the high cost of medical care. The average cost to rescue just one beautiful soul from rescue through adoption is upward of $900 each. Thankfully, due to the hard work and dedication of so many volunteers, giving of their time and resources, Lab Rescuers has successfully rescued, rehabilitated, and rehomed close to 5,400 labs and lab mixes since 2004. Each rescue begins with a vet appointment with a Lab Rescue vet partner, where they will receive a thorough examination, vaccines, flea and tick treatment, microchip, fecal and heartworm test, and schedule a spay or neuter if necessary. Unfortunately, many rescues come in with underlying medical conditions that require immediate attention, such as eye, ear, and skin infections, parasites, dental problems, tumors, and much more due to injuries and neglect. Rocky had a malignant tumor removed. He is just one of many lifeboat fosters that are lucky enough to feel love through the end of life in a loving foster home. Sally was found stray, bred many times. She was emaciated and required surgery to remove a mammary mass. Thankfully, it was benign. She now feels the love she deserves. Mickey had bilateral ear infections and significant orthopedic issues causing her pain. She is now pain-free after a much-needed surgery and long rehabilitation with her foster. Pfeiffer, dumped in a parking lot of a strip mall with her 3 puppies, starved and neglected. Sadly, her puppies didn't make it, but Pfeiffer was saved and has found her place in life. Lily was a rack of bones and pregnant. She needed emergency surgery to save her life. Her puppies didn't make it, but Lily is very loved in her forever home. Thelma came in with many lacerations. She made a full recovery, and I believe we can safely say she has made a strong connection for life. Pixie came to Lab Rescuers with a horrible skin infection. She needed medicated baths every few days, antibiotics, and a lot of tender loving care from her foster. Lab Rescuers and the dedication of her foster has given Pixie a new lease on life. She found a loving forever home at the last adoption event. Louise was found stray with multiple injuries. Her foster family nursed her back to health and found the perfect family for this very sweet girl. As you see from the few labs featured in this presentation, the work of Lab Rescue volunteers makes a big difference in the lives of so many labs and lab mixes that end up in horrible situations at no fault of their own. Reba in the shelter is hard to see, but thanks to Lab Rescuers, she will live her very own happily ever after. Mick's fate was unsure until Lab Rescuers stepped in. He's such a sweet and loving boy and deserves his very own happily ever after. As with all dogs, Howie was terrified in the shelter. Lab Rescuers gave him a second chance. He has since gone home and is living a great life. Sadly, high kill shelters are euthanizing young, healthy dogs at alarming rates due to lack of space. Many no longer allow the public in, which decreases the likelihood of adoption. Lab and lab mixes are in dire need of rescues to help them out like never before. Many shelters are no longer taking owner turn-ins. This is a critical time and your chance to help the hardworking Lab Rescue volunteers make a difference. Lab Rescuers is proud to have an excellence in standing with great nonprofits, Platinum Transparency, and Shelter Animal Count. Thank you for your generosity. Your contribution will make a significant difference in the lives of so many.